Hello, welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom, and today I just wanted to show you a little something here. The other day I ordered a chamber vacuum sealer for food. Little did I know when this thing came, this in a wooden box, and it weighs over 70 pounds. Now, I thought it was going to be just a little thing you moved around, set on your countertop or something like that, you know. But anyway, I want it, now I got it, so let me see if I can ever get this open. This probably take a couple of days to do this video. Okay, moving right along now. I can see by all this writing right up here like this, all that right there. All that right there, you think it's made in the United States? I sort of doubt it. So, now let's set this aside. Now at least we're getting to where it looks like we can see something. Looks a little bit familiar. There it is now. How are we going to get it out of there? Okay, and there you see it. And what you see is just about what you get. It comes with this and this. And it doesn't look like there's even one bag in there. so I thought sure they'd send one or two bags in just for you to try, to experiment with. But no, there's no bags in there. So next thing we'll have to do is see if I can get me some bags from Amazon next day. So maybe if I order them now, they'll be here tomorrow and we can see if this thing is going to work. But I'm going to tell you what, that's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. So anyway, well, we'll see if we can't make out with it, although looks like you'll be able to put a whole lot of stuff in there, but we're going to find out. Now I would advise anybody that gets one of these to take this back panel off as soon as you get it before you ever use it. Well, with this one, and I've heard other people say the same thing, you have telltale signs of oil on the side of them and stuff, where I know it's been turned upside down or sideways and all that stuff. And so you really need it to check the oil. So you need to take the back off so you can check the oil in this thing. And you've got these 3 screws on top right here, and you got 3 screws on the bottom here. And so I'm going to take these off and we'll see the inside of it. Okay, one more to go. Now just a word of caution to everybody, all these edges here are just sharp as a knife. So you have to be really careful. Now this one, they sort of curved these around here like this, but all this, stuff like that, that's just sharp, just fresh cut metal. And so now, the next thing I want to show you. Okay, now this is the oil level right here, and it's, I hope you can see in this, I don't know if you can or not, level up here, I've got my level up here just below maximum. Now it wasn't up there when I first got it, it was all the way down here to minimum. And I don't know if it's because it spilt out, but you can see the oil down here in the bottom of this. Well, it's just stained. But anyway, that's the way that was. Now, next thing, I don't know if I can show you this or not. Up here, on mine when I got it, this connection was loose, completely loose up here. This hose was just hanging loose over here. And so you have to push this little compression, I guess it's just a little compression joint right here back. So it wasn't too hard to do, just had to take the little channel lock pliers and push it back in there. But that's really, you really need to open the back of this up and look at it when you get it, because if you don't, you might be really disappointed in it. Now I'm just hoping it'll last long enough for me to use all these bags I got. By the way, this comes with nothing. It doesn't even have one bag. It has no oil, no extra oil, nothing. It comes with the cord and the extra little heating unit for the top up there. All right, now let's go from there. Now I gotta put this back on because mine's all set. Mine is doing really good so far since I put that thing back. Oh, and put oil in. You have to unscrew this thing here and get you a little funnel. Put down in there and pour your oil in. Just like that. Okay, now we'll move right along. Now you gotta put the back on. Okay, now we'll turn the power on here. And I think I got real lucky with this because of everything I can see from my other friends on YouTube is most of these settings are just about like they have theirs set up, like it's going to vacuum out for 26 seconds. And then I think that's the seal. It seals for 2.5 seconds. And then it puts the air back into the chamber for 3 seconds, I think. Now, I wouldn't even swear to that because let me tell you that the instructions for this thing is just about like not having a tag on there. The instructions is just more or less useless for this thing. So anyway, just like I say, just thanks to the friends at YouTube and what I've been able to find out is how you operate this thing. Like I say, I'm just hoping it lasts because it's not cheap. This is not a cheap item. And I tell you another thing, it's not lightweight either. This is a heavy piece of equipment. That's why it's not sitting in my kitchen. It's sitting back here because you really need a good space to set this thing. Now, one thing that did come with this little filler here that goes down in here, because a lot of times you don't want to lay your bag all the way down this low and then put it up here. So you can put this filler up here where it lays up there. So that's one good thing it came with. Now let me tell you, of all the ones I've ever seen on YouTube or anywhere else, mine's the only one that has the sealing bar in the back instead of up here in the front. I don't know why. It's just, I'm just lucky that way. If there's one that's backwards, I'll get it. So mine's, like I say, this is the only one I've ever seen with it in the back like this. So all the rest of them's up here. But this makes it better to show y'all. So now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to seal something here. Let's see how that goes. Okay, now I found 2 different size bags for these. And this one is a 10 by 8. And this one over here is that says 13 by 10. Okay, and I'm sure we use these more than you use these. These would be for something like half a rack of ribs or something like this. This over here would be for everything else like chops and steaks and stuff such as that. Okay, now I've already marked this bag, and it's always a good idea if you mark what's on here and the date when you put stuff up. I've got this reel by over here. And I know everybody's saying you should have curled down the edges on it so you could get in it. But I didn't, I forgot. So anyway, there, now it's in that. Now the next thing we're going to do is take it up here and put it in this sealer. Okay, now this would be one time where you'd leave this little filler in here because you just want to lay this up here like this and lay it right across that bar there and bring this down on it just like that, bring this little metal bar here. I hope you can see that. I need to turn the camera so I can see it. Okay, yeah, this bar right here. Bring it down. Like I say, everybody else is in the world is up front. This one's in the back. Hey, as long as it works, that's all that matters to me. Okay, now, next thing I'm going to do is shut the lid, and I'm going to lower it down here so you can see these controls better when I shut the lid, rather than keep it up there. Maybe you can see a little bit of all of it from right there. Okay, now when you shut the lid, it automatically starts. Make sure it's still under your bar back there, and you shut it, and there it goes. And you can see the little gauge over here going from green over to red. And see, this is counting down. That's where it's vacuuming it out, I think, as far as I know. I'm sure not an expert on this. But now, if you need to change it, increase it or decrease it, you've got these buttons right here. It says increase or decrease. So, and it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay, and then it stops that. And now see, it's sealing it, and now it's putting the air back in the chamber. And when it does that, the lid automatically raises up. Now that steak there is sealed up. No air is going to get in that steak until you open this bag. And so that's the neatest thing since crushed ice, isn't it? Now these bags here cost about 4 cents a piece, a little bit less, you know, when you buy them in bulk. So let me lay it down because I don't like handling meat, not even when it's wrapped. So anyway, because it warms it up. But anyway, now we'll try something else. Okay, the other day we had a little bit of this corn pudding left over. We had 2 cups of corn pudding left over that we had made. And so I was going to try to seal it up in this chamber vacuum sealer here. From what I understand, you can't do that with a regular sealing vac. So we're going to try this liquid just to see how it turns out. And maybe it'll be okay, maybe it won't. We'll see. You take your bag and just lay it down in here very carefully. Lay over this bar back here. Like that. Then you put the little bar down on it to keep it sort of in place. And now, got to turn on the power first, of course. I always forget to do something. Now, power's on. Here we go. You shut the lid, and it takes off. Now, if that bag explodes corn all over the floor, it might be funny to y'all, but it ain't gonna be funny to me. So, just got a few more seconds. Okay, now it's sealed it. And now it's going to put the air back in the chamber. And there it went. Now we'll see in a second what we got here. Oh, look at that. That's nice, isn't it? I am brave turning it upside down like that. Now, all we gotta do is lay this flat, put it in the freezer, and then next time you get ready for some, just take it out and do it. Okay, now I don't know why, but everybody likes to show a drink can in this thing. So we're gonna we're no different. We're gonna put a drink can in there. So put it down in the bag like that. Just raise a little metal bar up right here. Go back there and make sure your bag's on there straight. Okay, and now, like I said before, all you gotta do is shut the lid and it'll take off going. Now that can hadn't changed shape any while it's vacuuming this out like that. So I'm not really sure exactly how this thing works, I just know it does. And so now it's going to count down like that, and then And now it's going to change shape. Let me show you this. Hey, like, can you see that good? And that's how much vacuum it's got to it. It just sucks it right on out of there. And now you've got that can sealed up for as long as you want to keep it. Okay, so that's just about going to do it for this little video here. Now, I don't know whether I'm really recommending this thing or not. I mean, to me, it's a whole lot better than a regular sealing vac is, because for one thing, your bags are just so much cheaper. You know, I mean, I think the sealing bag or the vacuum sealer bags, I think, is about 50 cents a piece if you go to buy them. These here is about 4 cents a piece, so you're going to save some money, a lot of money in the long run, if you use it. So, till next time, if you can, join my channel and give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And thank you very much for watching my videos. And I hope you come back and see us real soon. Until then, y'all have a real good and safe day. Goodbye now.